Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to NEO Scavenger. Alright, so we're gonna pop right back into the village right away. Alright, so let's browse that trading post. Trading post seems to be a place where travelers resupply and a flood of items which may be of use to the Anishinaabe. And a large portion of the inventory appears to be handmade items from local materials and some scavenged goods. Pick up items to purchase them or drop items to sell them. Okay, thanks. So there's the travois, which, you know what, I forgot up until now that's something you can make yourself. Pretty sure. Ooh. Nice war club. Alright, well, let's get rid of all of our stuff here. We're saving that for a party, but we'll sell these. Huh. Nah, it's the same size. Actually, just a little bit smaller. It's okay. At least we can build those. I just totally spaced on that. It's been a long time since I played this before. We're gonna wash those. We are gonna sell those. A little bit of fire water. I like the range from spears, so we'll probably stick with that. Keep that. I already got telescope eyes, so that don't particularly matter. We'll keep one for our shelter and one to make a new bag when this breaks. Yeah, bear root. I'm trying to remember what bear root does. Whatever. We're pretty good all on our own, so as if they sell a lit campfire. That's kind of weird. That's really super weird. Head towards a cluster of tents near the edge of camp by the forest. Patients reside here, helping to tend the area, many of whom are in rehabilitation from drug addiction or other conditions. Warriors are more visible here, keeping the peace in an area where frustration and desperation can overcome the healing. Ahead is an oblong dome hut from which steam emanates into the cool air. A man adorned in bear symbology seems to be preparing the hut. This is Joe Midawinini of the Nook Noodum. Might as well. Members of the Nectudum under supervision of droves learned how to treat wounds and stop bleeding. Cuts are irrigated with clean water and treated with herbal antiseptic if necessary. Fractured bones are set and splinted. Much of the pain still lingers and it'll take time for your body to mend, but at least your wounds are stabilized. Thanks, buddy. We are pretty decent there. So, I think we should go mix it up with the blue froggers. Or do we go for Martha's army? You know what? Let's go west. See if we got anything good in here. Huh. Meh. That's cool. We got so much fire, I don't know if we should even bother. Oh. Remember, I gotta get some new blue jeans. These are getting in pretty rough shape. Speaking of, ooh, new t-shirt, new hoodie, new everything. We'll check this out after. Yeah, let's take those. We'll have to clean them up. But we need to do that anyway. We're running low. I'd like to bring this, so let's do that. Don't really care about making money anymore. We got those eyes. We can pretty much take care of ourselves from here on in. I like it. wait till we find one in real good shape. Although, you know what? Let's have a little bit of a party. Get some jelly bears. Drank a little bit of pop and start sweating. Gross. Oh, that's funny. Yes, crackers. A little bit of ketchup packages. Treating ourselves today. It's party time. Blinkies? I think so. And we'll wash that down with some tannin tea and I don't like these crummy destroyed buildings. Hey dear. All right. No, I don't even care about getting that. I'd rather scavenge these. Great. Caffeine crash. Whatever. Maybe what we'll try and find now is a nice rifle that we can keep as a backup. Just in case. That sure doesn't hurt. You know, I probably should have kept those bullets now that I think about it, but they're such a melee beast that it doesn't particularly bother me. Hey, buddy. Who's a good boy? I speak of. Come get some. No. Sweet. How are we still in pain? Oh. Still got that little mark on the head. Alright, at least we beat our sicknesses. Man, we get shot with shotgun, got tore up. And we're back to full health. Tough definitely helps, and tannin tea every time. Like that's why, like I stress like have I tannin tea and the antibiotics. Second you see sick, second you hit black mold, you start pounding that stuff. Like don't take the chance. Just do not do it. We'll end up probably heading there and dealing with the blue frogs. Those crazies. Next time we'll explore this real good. Right now. Don't mind if I do. It's a high quality box. Yeah, why not? Trying to find if got any sterilized. I wish it told you when you hovered over it in this menu here. We certainly got a lot of water. Alright, we should probably stop and make a fire. Okay, we definitely are gonna stop and make a fire. Wow. Not that matters too much, but I want to get rid of these. Okay, sweet. Save those. Oh, really, Mr. Melonhead? We haven't seen too many of these guys. Smash, you know, let's take cover and advance. You kidding? Come on, I got the night vision. Shouldn't be tripping over any roots. Options. Now let's get fancy. Let's leg trip this guy. Yep. Now we finish him. Ooh. Poor guy. Passed out from the unbearable pain. Worse it. All right, what were we doing here? So we got 8. Let's have an even 10. The deer leader. Just dreading the deer. That's right, you get out of here. Get off my lawn. Do I really need... Whatever, I don't know why this doesn't disappear and just... Not my call. Oof. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, well, we might as well get some sleep. Let's tarp up. Oh, we got something else to do before I forget. I don't know what unstoppable would be useful for in crafting, but I'll try. Strength. Where are shards? I like it. Let me get some sleep. We don't need to wait for night or anything like that anymore with the night vision eyes. I mean, day, night doesn't really matter. Oh, you wake me up, buddy. Leg trip. And finish him. You better believe he's having trouble concentrating. How is this poor fella not dead? And where are they getting all these combat boots? Let's finish off our sleep. Still sterilized, good. Oh, we do have some movement points. All right, interaction points. Let's get all our stuff put away. Why doesn't it? Oh. Yeah, might as well. Oh, Lincoln Fairgrounds. Oh, do I do it? Do I do it? Okay, we're gonna do this first. This could go really bad. This is a risky maneuver. Oh. Hello. Holy lighters. Alright, we'll take the good lighter. Oof. Oh, do I feel like it? Yeah. We'll downsize on the lighters a bit. Oh yeah, I need these. Okay. Okay. It's been a long time. This could go bad, but no risk, no reward. The area around Allegan County Fair is pretty unassuming. Once sleepy neighborhoods with detached homes make up the bulk of the area, with streets lined by aging trees. Not much different than any other place you've walked lately. But as you round Delano Street and turn up Park Drive, things start to feel off. One house has some white lace curtains that won't stop moving. Another features a gaping hole in the second-story exterior wall as if the wall was sucked in by a powerful force. A third has some sort of menagerie or diorama of dolls in the front yard in varying states of decay. And at the end of the street, a glaring 10-foot rooster statue stands on the leftmost of a series of brick booths that cross what must be the fairground's entrance. Roosters, you decide, are creepier when they're twice your size and have an army of disfigured dolls as backup. Okay, let's enter. Okay. Bah, that rooster doesn't scare you. In you go. Behind the rooster's back, though, just in case. Inside, there are heaps of refuse under sagging canopies. It looks like some sort of antique fair or flea market was interrupted here. Further into the fairgrounds, you spot a large permanent hall. Sliding hangar doors frame a yawning black entrance, over which hangs a sign, Marketplace Exhibitors Building. No telling when that rooster will make his move, so you probably shouldn't tarry here long. Yep, this place would make it an excellent trap. Scavenger bait, lots of blocked sightlines and lack of animal activity. That covers just about all the checkboxes on your list. You hold still for a few minutes surveying the area. There's a lot of debris here and many good places to hide, but there are no signs of movement, no silhouettes, and no eyes glinting from the shadows. It looks clear. Oh, man. Let's check out the tents. The tent market looks pretty run down. Weather and time have done their work over the years. Most everything looks faded, soiled, and waterlogged. But there is still useful material left here, which is odd. Looters are nothing if not thorough, and you know there's no way some of this would be left behind for long. Okay, nobody's gonna hurry to carry off this fast food clown head or anything, but why hasn't this place been picked clean? Oh, geez. That is scary. Resolving to stay vigilant, you start looking through the tents. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Well, I'm gonna take the clown head. Okay, super creepy dude now in the wasteland. Dog fur coat, creepy clown mask, the stuff of bloody nightmares. I don't need tarp. Let's check out the hall. Let's push our luck. Oh boy. The exhibitor hall looks about as foreboding as it does promising. The same roof that has protected the building's contents all these years also blocks any light from getting in. You might as well be entering a cave. Passing through the doorway, your nose is assailed by the stench of stale perspiration, urine, and rotting teeth. The air feels stagnant, thick. The sounds of the outdoors become muffled, punctuated by the ticking and popping of the metal structure. You can see some of the tables and booths in the ambient light from the doorway, but shadows pool further back towards the walls. Oh man. Let's night vision. When you feel the vision finally resolves, you see that most of the hall is filled with folding tables and booths. Signage advertises vendors and craftspeople from a bygone era, and most of their wares appear to be scattered about, though not taken. An inordinate number of tables seem to be covered or surrounded in blankets, though. And that's when you notice it. One of the blankets moves. Straining to make out more detail, you notice it again. The blanket is subtly moving, as if something is breathing beneath it. You look around the hall and your skin becomes clammy as you realize that the entire hall is draped with blankets, each harboring some living, breathing thing. You're all but surrounded. The only good news here is that none seem to be stirring. Yet. Oh, but we want the genuine Indian artifacts. Genuine is neither the word you'd choose to describe most of the wares in this booth, nor the person who wrote the sign. Most are obvious fakes designed to liberate tourists of their burdensome wallets. Things like lucky rabbit's feet, miniature resin totem poles, and dream catchers lovingly made by a machine in East Asia. However, as with many sidewalk vendors, the view beneath the table is a bit more interesting. Swaddled in some grimy blue plastic bags, you find evidence that there was something else for sale here. Several loose cards suggest there may have been jewelry, and there are bits of worn, tanned hides. There's also a heavy, tightly folded square of paper taped shut. As you pry open the folds, a string of copper beads pours into your hands. Though different in shape and obviously more weathered, it's reminiscent of the talisman with which you awoke. The wrapping paper appears to be a photocopy of a museum brochure depicting the same or a very similar string of beads. The brochure has the following text on it: Sibiwing Center, Anishinaabe Tribal Nation, Michigan. Looks like someone was doing a little bit of black marketeering in historic artifacts. Conveniently, the photocopied brochure has driving directions to the Anishinaabe tribal nation and Zibiwing Center near Old Mount Pleasant. Okay, we could just get out of here. We could just get out of here. Let's look at this cardboard box. Notice a large cardboard box peeking out from under some debris and pull it out to get a better look. Inside, under some grimy, wadded newspaper, you find a jackpot. An assortment of old tools and other implements. Were they something for sale at one of these booths? Or perhaps used for setup at the market? In any case, tools. Whoa, how come? Arg. Let's get out of here. Something's not right here. Better cut and run while you can. Don't really. Let's trade up for that. Oh, that is super creepy. That is super creepy. Oh, jeez. Dude, are you sure you want to do this? You see the clown head? Have fallen. Perhaps it's difficult to see in this clown head. Let's demand your surrender. He's charging at me. This guy's, let's just finish him off. Intimidate. We'll give him the eye of the tiger. Really? Wow, okay. That's creepy. Yeah, Nightmare Man, wandering the wasteland. Oh, you agreed to surrender. Wasn't that just super nice of him? Oh yeah. I'm gonna try and find a rifle now. A skinny, shadowy figure calls out to you from a doorway as you walk past, demanding something to eat. His bare arms are covered in track marks. Whatever he's on, it isn't good. Dealers selling homemade hooch and dubious drugs to all comers. He's not the first that you run into today. Seedy, skinny, and sick, the lot of them. That's what happens when you partake of your own goods. Hunching your shoulders, you keep moving. Hey man, if you won't help me, how about my kid? He's real hungry. Turning, you see a sickly young boy peeking out from behind a dealer's legs. Oh, we got options. Feed your own kid, fella. Let's ask the kid to approach. The kid eagerly approaches you, but then doesn't want to leave. Thinks you're a better bet than his flaky dad. So do you, but you aren't in the kid-minding business. Oh, that freaky. I'm just thinking about wearing the mask and everything right now. That's creepy. Fending him off with more food, you take your leave. At the last moment, the boy dashes up to you, gives you a hug of thanks, and drops something into your pocket out of sight of his deadbeat dealer dad. Walking off, you wonder what it was. Wow, $500. Not that it buys me anything anymore because we're bushmen and we live off the land. We got ourselves a new sled. Well, there to put a strap on it. Oh, it has a strap. Hey. Well, that looks cool. Why doesn't that do that there? What else? Creepy. That is super creepy. See if we can find egg. Ooh, yeah, let's keep her. Come on. Give us a rifle. Tons of ammo. I'll take it. Definitely in the hills. Pretty sure I left those rags that I cleaned wherever we did that. Oh well. Whatever. We'll make camp. We'll make it a simple camp. Not much in the way of shelter. We'll get a good sleep and we'll be alert. Yeah, quick blinky and a pack of ketchup. Excellent way to start the day. In pain still. Huh. Wonder what that's all about. Another label, but don't trust random pills. I'll do one. Don't really wanna do these crappy buildings, but well, got some decent loot. Well, why not? rifle. Probably not in these city tiles. Oh, wow. Yep. We're keeping them chips. We'll probably just scavenge maybe one more tile here or two, and we'll call that for now. Come on, cabin rifle. Short shorts. What? Too creepy. I didn't even know those were in the game. Oh, jeez. Don't do it, puppy. Alright, we'll just search these. We'll call that for today. Ooh, bunch of ketchup packets. Sweet. Oh, I'd really like a rifle now. Especially something that shoots this type of ammo. That would be great. Alright, folks, so yeah, that's where we'll leave it there for today. We covered a fair bit of ground there today. We'll do a little bit of looting this way, and we'll head over towards the blue frogs in the next episode. I think that's a good plan. Alright, so take it easy, guys, and I will see you next time. Oh man, that's creepy. Alright, take it easy.